Okay. Can you tell me your name, please? Why can't you tell me your name? Okay, is there a reason why you're
You filming me?
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Are you filming me?
Yeah, I am, sir.
Yeah, well, tell me that you're filming me, yeah? Introduce yourself properly.
Okay.
Go on then.
No, I'm just wondering why
Introduce yourself properly.
Are you going to listen to me?
No, I'm not, unless you introduce yourself
So
properly.
you're detained, okay, for a stop search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
You're joking. You must be joking.
My name's PC Harris.
Hold on. What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
So this is the legal bit.
What information you got to call me a terrorist? What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
I can't explain it until if you overtalk me, okay?
Go on then.
If you let me talk,
I'll overtalk you anyway. Well, go on then.
Okay?
Go on then,
because that's the legal stuff I need to get out.
Go on then, get the legal stuff out of the way.
I am searching you.
Go on then.
So, Section 43, Terrorism Act.
Who are you?
As I said, I'm PC Daniel Harris from Collindale.
What stands out here is just how fast the officer jumps to detain the auditor. No introduction, no inquiry, no assessment. Within seconds, he declares, "You're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act." That kind of haste breaks the most basic principles of policing. It's as if his conclusion came before the conversation even began. A clear display of bias rather than lawful procedure. Section 43 isn't a shortcut for discomfort. It requires specific, reasonable grounds for suspecting terrorism. Filming a public building, especially during a public event, doesn't come close to meeting that standard. A professional officer would have gathered facts, explained concerns, and handled the encounter calmly, not jump straight to detention.
I'm going to search you. It's because we've been called here by people in security.
Yeah.
You're filming a significant parade today for the Metropolitan Police Service.
It's a public parade.
You're also filming buildings.
Is it a public parade?
You're also filming buildings.
It's a public parade, yeah? And I'm on a public pavement, yeah?
Security cameras and gates.
Okay, I'm on a public pavement as well.
So for that reason, okay.
Can't you film in public?
Sorry?
Can you film in public?
Yeah, you can film in public.
Cheers. Well, that's what I'm doing.
However, you are.
And you didn't come and ask me anything. You just come up to me and detain me under a terrorist act. But you haven't. No, but you're supposed to question me and ask me why I'm here. So you're just gonna just because? Well, filming in public is not a crime.
I've told you why.
Filming in public is not a crime.
I'm going to search you now, sir.
Go on then.
Okay, you are entitled.
Right. No. I'm going to put it down.
I'll put it down on the floor there.
True policing begins with communication, awareness, and evidence, not assumptions. The foundation of effective law enforcement is built on calm dialogue, careful assessment, and gathering the facts before making a move. In this case, the officer completely skipped that process, jumping straight into enforcement mode without taking a moment to listen or observe. That single decision erased the chance for a peaceful, reasonable exchange. A short, respectful conversation could have cleared up everything in minutes. No conflict, no confusion, and certainly no need for escalation. Misusing Section 43 as a broad excuse for action weakens its purpose. It was designed to address real security concerns, not to question or detain citizens who are lawfully recording in public view.
Of course you can, sir.
So go on then, say that again.
I'm alright, thank you. You're not going to listen to me anymore.
Oh, no, I've got you on camera now. Now I can
I've been
rewind
on camera
it.
the whole time. You've had it down there.
Now I can rewind it again. Yeah, so...
I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's bad being a police officer. So when you go to court and the judge asks you for stuff, you'll turn around and say, "Oh, I can't remember." Seconds after trying to give it all the big one. You must be a really corrupt police officer. You can't remember 2 seconds after saying something. Yeah. Is that what you are as a police officer? You are a joker. Do you agree with me or don't you agree with me?
I'm just coming to assist.
No, well, I'm just asking you a question, whether you're assisting or not. You're here.
Come out later.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You heard what he said. You've been standing there, and he said that he stopped me under. No, you just heard what he said just then.
I heard
Come on.
43 of the terrorism.
No, you heard him say that they've said that I've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that a crime? Being here before filming? Do you think I should be stopped under Section 43?
I don't know why he stopped you under Section 43.
Okay.
You'll have to ask him.
Oh, well, he's not making much sense because he's already illegally detained.
Watch closely. The officer acts almost instantly. There's no polite approach, no questions asked, just a sudden declaration. You're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. It's a move made at full speed, skipping every essential step of proper procedure. Instead of starting with dialogue or observation, he jumped straight to detention. That's not how smart policing works. True professionalism begins with calm communication and careful assessment, not immediate restraint. Section 43 was never meant for everyday interactions or routine public filming. It's a serious measure intended only for credible, immediate threats linked to terrorism. If there had been genuine danger, officers would have calmly laid out their reasons and acted as a coordinated team. But here, even his partner seems uncertain, a silent sign that no clear suspicion was ever established. What we see isn't tactical precision. It's authority reacting faster than reason, prioritizing control over careful judgment.
Sorry?
His number's not on full display.
Yes, it is on full display. You can see
Have a
his
look.
number on
Have a
his
look.
shoulder.
Have a look.
I can see it right now.
No, you can't.
3620.
No, that's because you know him.
It's right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking there, am I? I'm not looking there. I'm looking here. I'm looking here.
Don't
Look.
get too close, please.
Oh, don't get too close. Why not?
Because
You
it's
was
my
close and
business.
personal.
I'm just trying to write this out.
Like
Threatening?
writing you a letter
I've
thing
got
right
a
now.
camera. Is that a threatening thing?
You don't know what, like,
Well, I'm
looks
telling
threatening
you,
to
I
different
am not
people.
threatening anybody.
Okay, right.
Okay?
You've got it written down on a piece of paper.
But I'm telling you, I cannot see it.
Okay, well, maybe you should get some glasses then.
Oh, you're being discriminative now.
I've got a couple of.
Are you being discriminative?
Sir.
What are you being discriminative? But I should get some glasses. No,
Hesitation.
don't tell me I should get glasses.
Just pay
Don't- oh
attention.
my God,
He's
me
written your
either.
slip now.
Don't start getting.
A police shoulder number isn't just a random badge. It's a form of identification, a promise of accountability. It's the public's assurance that every officer's actions can be traced and reviewed when questions arise. But in this moment, that sense of duty slips away. The female officer, instead of addressing the issue with professionalism, responds with sarcasm and mockery. The man she stopped had already been detained on uncertain grounds, clearly unsettled by the experience. Rather than easing tensions, her tone fuels them, replacing respect with ridicule. In law enforcement, that kind of reaction isn't harmless. It erodes trust. When a citizen feels wronged, they deserve patience, clear communication, and dignity, not dismissive humor. These small lapses may seem minor, but they stand in direct contrast to what real, principled policing looks like.
Me up, yeah, which I totally feel degraded.
If you want to argue about it after, I'm not going to argue
There's
about
no
what
argument.
I've written. Or
There isn't
anything.
an
You're going
argument.
to try and catch me out, whatever.
No, there's no argument.
You're free to walk around here, as I said, in the public. So if you want to film, great.
So why wasn't that said?
I'm happy now. Who you are. There's nothing that we need to be unhappy with, or the security team are unhappy with.
You
anything like
know
that.
you messed up, don't you? I mean, 43.
I haven't messed up,
Come
sir.
on, 43.
I haven't messed up.
That is ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
You might think so.
It is.
But
How many terrorists have you actually caught walking around covertly filming? By the way, yeah, in its very nature,
It's a
in its very
significant building
nature,
on a significant
right?
day, sir.
Hostile reconnaissance under Section 43 is overt filming, yeah, and I'm covertly filming. I've got my camera out. I'm in a public place. That should have been the last section that you come
I'll put you in
and
this
try to
I'll put you
detain
in this
me.
position, okay? If you were one of the security guards, they're protecting this parade today.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do?
I'd have to observe. I'd have to sit there and
Okay,
look.
I think that's
You
what they've
can't.
done.
No,
Obviously,
they
my
haven't
colleague's
done
gonna
it.
speak to them.
I haven't been over
I
there.
haven't been here,
But I haven't
so I
been
don't
over there. I
know.
haven't acknowledged them.
The moment the auditor calmly challenges the officer's reasoning, the officer diverts the issue with a question of his own. What would you do if you were security? That single line reveals everything. Instead of standing on his own judgment, he leans on someone else's fear. It's a deflection, an attempt to justify action by echoing another person's concern rather than assessing the facts himself. But a security guard's discomfort with being filmed isn't the same as reasonable suspicion under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Law demands independent thought, not borrowed anxiety. Real policing means evaluating the situation through evidence and context, not treating a nervous tip as unquestionable truth. Depending entirely on a third-party's unease doesn't just show uncertainty. It highlights a deeper issue, a lack of training, critical thinking, and confidence in applying the law with fairness and restraint.
Lawfully able to film, yeah, legally,
as
so
I
they
said,
shouldn't be doing anything.
as I said to you,
Security isn't there to get
you're-
people
you're-
detained under Section 43.
As I said, you are perfectly right in saying you can film, and that's not a problem.
Yeah,
It's not
so
a
that's what
problem.
they should have been told. Why have you come and you've literally come, as I've said, you've defiled me, you've searched me, you searched under me groin and everything like that, yeah?
Search the belt line, sir.
Well, Did you search my legs?
Yeah, I did search
Well,
your
that's
legs.
under me groin.
Okay.
Anyway, right? And I feel humiliated about that because
Well,
I've done
I apologise
nothing
if
wrong.
you feel humiliated. I don't want to make you feel humiliated. And if I did do that, no, I apologise. As I say, if you wish to complain,
No, but by
it's all-
detaining
I've
me-
given you all the reference numbers that you need. As I say, the full form is going to be completed as soon as I get back to the police station. So if you want to complain about it, by all means do.
It's literally coming up to me. And although you might said that I was being evasive or whatever the word you use,
Evasive, sir.
evasive,
Basically.
yeah, right? Do I have to answer any of your questions?
Sorry?
Do I have to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to. It's your
Okay,
opinion. You
okay,
don't- It's
no,
the
but-
same with the name and address, sir. You haven't given me your name and address.
But I don't have to.
That's fine.
but
And I haven't questioned
By
you about
law,
that.
do I have to?
But I haven't
No,
questioned
but I'm
you about
asking
that,
you,
have I?
by law,
know,
do I have to
haven't-
answer
You've not given me your name and address, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I will still.
So
put
why
on the
didn't you
form
just continue it
regardless.
that way?
So-
You shouldn't be doing this, or you can be doing this. I mean, I'm legally, lawfully able to film, yeah? Regardless if I want to answer you or not. That's my
As I said,
prerogative.
you
This is
can-
England.
Yeah, as I said, you can film. I've got no issue.
Yeah, but that's what you should have come along in the very beginning. I should not have been detained. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You've come along, right, with the simple fact of detaining me under Section 43.
No, there's more
yeah,
than that,
because,
sir.
well,
Right,
how long
'cause
did you
I
take
need-
to
I need-
try to
I need-
establish whether Section 43 was...
How long would you need?
Well, more than what you done. You was there for about a minute, if that, trying to get me to say something.
I was asking you questions.
And then I asked you if
why
you're
were
filming
here,
me,
what
right?
your name
And then-
was,
and then
what's your
you should have been- yeah,
intentions.
but
I was asking you several questions.
What's my name was and what's...
When the auditor calmly asks, "How long did it take you to form that suspicion before detaining me under Section 43?" The officer fires back with, "How long would you need?" That defensive answer says more than he realizes. It exposes the truth that no real assessment was made before the detention order. The response isn't grounded in evidence. It's a reflex. Section 43 isn't designed for guesses or personal hunches. It requires a clear, factual basis, something tangible that justifies the intrusion. A person's hesitation to give a name, or simply filming in public, doesn't come close to meeting that threshold. By turning the question around, the officer avoids accountability and implies that speed equals justification. But policing isn't about reacting quickly. It's about thinking clearly. Acting first and reasoning later turns enforcement into impulse. This moment highlights exactly why calm judgment and evidence-based decision-making must always lead the way.
Right?
Because
Because I'm doing it lawfully.
For example, if
I'm
you'd
not
been
doing
a-
anything wrong. I didn't commit a criminal act.
For example, if you'd been a family member here today, they didn't have a ticket, for example, and you were here and you said, "Look, I'm a family member," blah, blah, then I.
But I'm not.
Right. Okay.
I'm a member of the public,
Yeah.
lawfully filming, which I can do.
Yes, and I've just
Well
said there's
then, so
nothing
why
wrong
would you
lawfully
come up to
filming.
me and stop me under Section
As I
43?
say, I've explained on the slip.
I'm not a terrorist. Never would be a
Why
terrorist.
I've done it, and I'm going to add some more to my electronic form, which I do back at the police
Apology. You're going to add an apology to that you shouldn't have stopped me under Section 43.
No, because I believe
you
in my
realised
grounds,
later
and I
on
believe
that,
it was a
sec-
legitimate search.
Say that again.
I said it was a legitimate search, and I
Did
believe
you
it
have
was
any
a legal
credible
search.
information that I could
I
be
did
in the
have
tele?
credible- I did, sir.
What
So-
credible
I
information
can't
was
tell
that?
you everything, sir.
You
because-
got no.
When the auditor calmly requested an apology for being detained under Section 43, the officer immediately rejected the idea. No hesitation, no reflection, just a firm insistence that his actions were completely justified. That refusal alone reveals a deeper issue, an unwillingness to even entertain the possibility of error. When pressed for a clear reason, the officer's response was vague and dismissive. "I can't tell you everything." It's the kind of answer that sounds official but says nothing, a verbal shield meant to avoid scrutiny. Instead of clarifying the legal basis for his decision, he reinforces his stance, as though questioning him would somehow weaken his authority. But genuine professionalism doesn't fear accountability, it embraces it. Transparency, not secrecy, is what separates lawful action from blind enforcement. Without openness, trust in the badge fades, and public confidence goes with it.
About me is I was out here filming. You wouldn't know me from Adam.
No, there's a little bit more than that. I can't go into it. As I say, you wish to complain.
There's
you've got
no
everything you
more
need.
to it.
Anyway,
And
sir,
the security are
have a good
aware
day.
that you're filming. They'll
Stop being discriminative and stop telling people to wear glasses.
So,
Right,
nice to meet
yeah.
you. Take care. Thank you.
Today's encounter unfolded as a series of quick calls and overlooked procedures. From the very start, the lead officer rushed to detain the auditor under Section 43, without first verifying the facts or understanding the situation. What should have been a routine check quickly turned into an exercise of control, not an act of protection. When asked to explain his reasoning, the officer dismissed the question with a vague, "I can't tell you everything." That statement alone spoke volumes. It hinted at a lack of evidence rather than a lawful foundation. At the same time, the female officer avoided accountability altogether, responding to legitimate concerns about her shoulder number with sarcasm instead of professionalism. Her tone didn't calm the situation. It fueled it, proving how easily respect can be lost when empathy takes a back seat. Even the assisting officer admitted he wasn't sure why the detention occurred, a clear indication that this was never a coordinated response to an actual threat, but a reaction driven by authority instead of logic. Ultimately, security themselves confirmed the auditor had every right to film, revealing that proper procedure had been cast aside from the start. This encounter stands as a reminder that true policing relies on communication, thoughtful observation, and a respect for public rights. When those principles are ignored, justice becomes uncertain, and trust erodes. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more independent analysis of real-world audits. And don't forget to check the links in the description for related coverage and full context of this case.